Hello, welcome to Body Evolution. This week, July 27th, is Mean Girls Week. So I am wearing pink. We wear pink on Wednesdays, although I am going to be wearing pink for all the videos. The first workout of the week is a 10-minute AMRAP of double unders and Russian kettlebell swings. You'll rest for 5 minutes at the end of that 10-minute AMRAP, and then begin another 10-minute AMRAP of 10 box jumps and 5 kettlebell snatches. Kettlebell weight should stay the same for the Russian kettlebell swings and the snatch. The weight should be such that you can go unbroken on those movements. The double unders, you should be able to do 100 double unders if you're planning on doing it in the WOD. Otherwise, you might want to scale back the number of double unders. 10 minutes is a long time, so even though I might be able to accomplish around less than a minute, that's a pretty fast pace to keep continuous for 10 minutes. So I'm looking at 1:15 to 1.5 minutes per round, meaning my score for each AMRAP would be 8 to 10 rounds. And that's if I can stay consistent in my movements. The Russian kettlebell swings, remember that Russian is only to eye level with 2 hands. And if you are somebody who finds this movement to be easy, still make sure you're using your hips to make the weight float. And at the moment of weightlessness, try to relax your grip. Try not to have a death grip. If I relaxed, then I'll be fine with the double unders, but if I am using my grip too much and squeezing too tight, then while I do the double unders, I'll probably start to fail and start to screw up even if I'm pretty good at double unders. In the next AMRAP of 10 box jumps and 5 each arm kettlebell snatch, to be clear, the kettlebell snatch is going to be a hang motion. So I take the first one from the ground, I'll snap it, send it overhead in one fluid motion, and then I'm going to do 5 in a row. Now you don't have to do these unbroken, and it doesn't even have to be 5 and then 5. I just wrote it that way so that you knew it's 10 total, but 5 on each arm. If you want to do 2 on the right and 2 on the left, and then 2 on the right, 2 on the left, whatever, that's fine. But when you do the second motion, second swing, it's going to be between the legs and then back up. So not touching the ground every rep. We are going to focus on the kettlebell snatch before the workout. We'll go over that and try to get people better at that, especially how to hold the kettlebell. But again, the nice thing about this is in the first AMRAP, if you're squeezing too tight, it's going to be to your detriment, and you'll see it in your double unders. So we'll find out if you're holding the kettlebell too tight and squeezing and using too much of your wrist on the kettlebell swings based on how your double under performance is. And if that's the case, then you'll know really fast in the snatch if that's what the problem is holding you back to be able to do a kettlebell snatch. Because the kettlebell snatch, the weight should be weightless and it should be floating, which means a light grip on my kettlebell at this part of the motion, and I'll snap and punch. And it's easy to turn over if I'm not death gripping the kettlebell. Bring wrist wraps or wrist sweatbands if you have them, because these will leave a bruise if you're not used to it. And if you're at home, the double unders could be scaled to singles, could be scaled to jumping jacks. Kettlebell swings could be glute bridges or dumbbell swings, and then the box jumps could be step-ups, and the kettlebell snatch, we're going to scale it in class to single arm Russian kettlebell swings, so same as the first AMRAP except one arm and rather than 2, the same weight. If you're at home, just use a dumbbell or a water bottle, and if you are doing that, you have to touch the ground. All right, and the score will be put in twice, so I'll have a score for the AMRAP, the first AMRAP, and I'll have a score for the second AMRAP, but it'll be presented on the leaderboard as a total for both AMRAPs. So if I get 8 rounds on both, my score will show up as 16 rounds. The accessory work. The accessory work is reverse hyperextensions. I demonstrated this last week, and I have a link in the accessories if you need it. By the way, the at-home people, the at-home version is in the notes, so make sure to check that. But anyway, reverse hyperextension, either holding onto a bench or holding onto the GHD, you're kicking back and getting the lower back. It's a really good exercise for the lower back, and I hope you guys are doing this. The next one is a step back into step up, which means I'm going to do 10 where I kick back, I get my right knee touch the ground, and then I'll bring my right foot up and step up onto the box. If you want to drive your left knee up just to stay consistent, that's fine. Do 10, give yourself a little bit of a breather, and then do 10 on the other leg. Sandbag carry. Again, I'm still seeing some people holding the kettlebell up here. Still seeing this too much. You want to be a hollow position and just kind of walking with butt tucked, abs tight. That is for July 27th with Mean Girls. All right, thanks guys.